Hello, that's my presentation of final assignment. So I had to create a lesson plan with an online deliverable. So let's get started. Let me introduce you to my student. She is upper intermediate, willing to learn student who specializes in PR management, and she required to focus on both general and business English. This would be a grammar class aiming at introduction and practice of second conditionals and the review of the first conditional. So I will start the class by at first greeting and then asking my student about the usual way she spends her weekends. And after listening to her answers, I'd proceed by asking follow-up second conditional questions like, how would you spend your weekends if you lived in Alaska, or if you won a lottery, or if your favorite actor visited you? These questions would serve as the great introduction to second conditional sentences. Then I'm gonna ask my student to open up her Trello board. Here we go. By the way, Trello application is a great way to organize the classes and to keep track of students' progress. The student will have to follow up the grammar card that contains the explanation of second conditional sentences. So we'll go over the form and the usage of second conditionals with the focus on imaginary and unreal situations. I will then personalize this explanation by telling her that now she works as a PR manager in an international company, but how would her life be different if she were, for example, a firefighter, or if she worked as a firefighter? Afterwards, she will be encouraged to follow the first link. Here we go. All right. And she'll have to fill in the gaps using the second conditional. The students will do the task individually and then we'll check it together and discuss the mistakes if there are any. So after getting a grip on the second conditional, we'll proceed with the really fun and entertaining listening activity. So the student will have to follow the second link that brings her to this video. And I find it amazing as it is super multifunctional and covers such aspects as listening for specific information, revision of the first conditional, speaking for accuracy, using second conditional sentences, and all in all, this video is really fun and engaging. So the task is to listen to every sentence made by using the first conditional, repeat it, and then transform it into the second conditional sentences. I'll try to show you how it goes. So the student starts by listening to the first sentence.
When you have cable and can't find something good to watch, you get depressed.
Now the student has to repeat what she has heard. For example, when you have cable and can't find something good to watch, you get depressed. That's the example of the first conditional. And the task is to transform it into the second conditional sentence. For example, if you didn't have a cable, you wouldn't get depressed. That's the example of imaginary situation. We're going to revise the first conditional and practice the second conditional sentences by means of this video for at least 15 minutes. Afterwards, we'll proceed to other activities that you may find in my lesson plan. More specifically, that would be free practice and speaking for fluency activities, and then feedback and homework. I hope that you enjoyed my presentation. Wish you all the best, and goodbye.